What is up, everybody? How we doing? Today I am bringing you another video on Ereshkigal in the Michael W. Ford Grimoire Maskim Hul. And from the previous videos, I mentioned I'm in the Grimoire section of the book, and I am on my last 100 some odd pages. And the last half of those 100 is part 2 to chapter 6, which is dealing with Ereshkigal in the underworld. So, hooray for me, but sad that this wonderful grimoire is ending. But when one ends, another begins. And I will get to that later. But so far, in the first half of chapter 6, there are 2 spells that work with Ereshkigal directly. One is a hex spell, and the other is a dreamwork spell. Now, I'm just going to say here that since we're going to be doing the hex spell today, that in my way of thinking, in the way I have a command structure, I don't personally call upon gods and goddesses directly in spell work to vanquish the no-neck Neanderthals that give me a strong case of hemorrhoids. Because I believe that calling upon the gods and goddesses for something, another spirit or entity can do just as well, to me seems like a waste of time. And it is in my personal opinion that doing so just kind of, it's like, really? You just called the FBI for someone stealing your bicycle. That's what it's like. Now, as someone who does work with Ereshkigal and is a disciple, I can only tell you from my own personal experience. You got that? My own. That she does not like her time to be wasted. That is why I've only used one of the 3 hymns and spells and curses that I made 2 years ago. Because in my echelon, you have the warrior spirits, and then you have the kings, and then the gods and goddesses. If the warrior spirits can't do it, you go to the kings, like MISUSE. And if whatever just will not stop, then you go to the gods and goddesses. And that is the way I, Mad Magician Karos, practices. That is my own personal belief. You may not agree with it, and that's cool. You may agree with it, and that's cool. Everyone is different. Results may vary. But reading upon this curse, this hex, this whatever you want to call it, reading on to me it's very powerful. And I'm not going to go over everything on it. I will say that if you are interested in this and the other spells of the left-hand path, pick yourself up a copy of Maskim Hul in the standard paperback version and or the director's cut hardback cover. The Ashen Waters of Ereshkigal. Basically, you take a bowl that you use in your curse rites. You take an image of the no-neck Neanderthal that's giving you the hemorrhoids. And then you take your candle, you burn the picture, and then you let it soak, like the ashes of that paper. You let it soak in the water. And since there are some spells where you do drink the water of your curses, you do not want to drink this one. And then you recite the incantation. Alatu, O thou pale goddess, I summon thee, for I know you do not leave your dark underworld, but I ask you to hear my words. Ereshkigal, darksome mother of the dead, I offer you clean, cold water in your name. Touch this water with your claws, sending the darkness and decay into this water. Take from it the clean refreshment for yourself. Leave the water in which the target rots. I shall use this water to bring you another soul. So it is done. And then you dispose of the water. But like I said, safety reasons, I did not go over everything. But you basically get the gist. So if you want the full version, like I said, pick yourself up a copy. And with that, we are going to wrap up this video. So if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs up anyway. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. And if you want to come find me on social media, my links are in the description. And with that, I love you all.